Greetings, metal community, and this is Roger back with the black metal list for 2025. Of course, my list, my picks. So you can always debate it in the comments. Of course, you're welcome to do it. Please do put in your top 3, top 5, top 10 in the comments as well, because I missed out on a lot of black metal this year. I've not been in a... It's the same with death metal really, but I haven't been in the mood for kind of searching out new bands and stuff this year. Have found some, and I will show them now, but yeah. But like, and also kind of forgot totally about Sargai's album. For some reason, there was a guy commented on a video a couple of videos ago, and he said, you know, so I have to get that one for sure. It would probably be on the list, but apart from that, I'm pretty happy with the list. It's pretty diverse, I would say, and as you guys know, I'm not too much of that atmospheric black metal guy, so there won't be any Bluetooth Node and stuff like that ever on my list. I don't hate the band, it's just it's okay to listen to, but I'm not feeling it. Yes, of course, sadly we had another passing of a metal member of the metal family. So in tribute of Raganrock and this guy Yonto, who sadly passed away. He plays drums on this album, but I think he later on went on to be the vocalist. This is their debut album. Came out in 90 something, I don't remember. This is kind of a promo thing, so with a hole punch. But yeah, you know, I think he was just 49 years old, and to pass away at that stage is, yeah, too soon. So in his honor, I will be playing this album. Pretty good stuff in the background. It's called Nattferd. I also had the Jevel t-shirts and the Nattferd, which is the t-shirt that was made for the kind of tribute gig that was not long ago. So two members of the black metal family there who passed away, and sadly more have passed this year. It's been a bad year for that, but yeah, let's go into the list. I will start with, I think these guys are from Italy, but Feruch. With Feruch, I think. Pretty cool album. Has a inner looks like this, and black vinyl, as I prefer. And you know, black metal should at least be completely free of color vinyl, at least. But yeah, this band is kind of a primitive band, but has a lot of the more kind of lead guitars or melody lines, whatever you want to call it. I hate the word melody lines because it really doesn't fit for this music. But yeah, really nice. And the only weird thing is that on some of the songs where it's just riffing, like background riff, it's almost like it's just one guitar, and every time when the lead guitar enters, it just blow up the whole soundscape in a way. So that's a little bit weird, but a lot of great leads on this album, and pretty cool. When I play that kind of mid-tempo, is more in the vein of like almost like Cold with some leads on. But yeah, really good album. Played it a lot the last couple of weeks just to, yeah, it came in a little bit late, so but awesome album. I mean, all these are, of course. Then one that was a little bit, yeah, this came in not long ago. Showed it on my previous updates. I'm sure it would be higher on the list if I had more time with it. It is a cracking album, but it's not as good as Benediction Part 1. So this is Sodality from Poland. Also a variated, but mostly mid-tempo black metal, really cool vocals, and it's very well done. And but for me, as now, it's kind of song 3 and 5. They have really clicked with me, but the rest is kind of, it's close, but as I said, it's kind of a little bit down from the previous. But I haven't spent enough time with this yet, so I'm pretty sure it would be higher on the list if I had a possibility to play it a little bit more. But quality black metal band from Poland. If you haven't checked them out already, especially, you know, Benediction Part 1, but it's a good continuation, and I'm sure it will be climbing in my kind of regards for it the more I play it. Then we have one really cool album. This was Pat over at Ground Zero Salem who put me on to. This is Zeicrydeus, or whatever you're gonna call it, Le Grand Hérésie. This is Canadian, if I remember correctly, but he sounds totally like Necromantia, really. A lot of bass leads, bass solos, really good. I really enjoy this album. It's just like, it's totally Necromantia worship, I would say, but it fits in with the Hellenic style for sure. It's not just bass, you know, there's guitar, but it is the bass who kind of leads all the stuff going on. Great vocals and you know, good drumming. Yeah, really enjoyed this album, and I've seen this on several lists, so I'm sure a lot of you guys have already checked it out. Cool cover art as well, so if you are missing Necromantia and love that bass, lead bass, go and check it out. Really, really good album. Then we're going to this one. I've seen a couple of people mention this, but not many. This is Osgraef with Reveries of the Arcane Eye. Yeah, the vinyl is still under my record player. I'm not quite sure where these guys are from. I should have double checked that, but really doesn't matter. I was going to say they were American, but I mean a US, but Amor Fati. Yeah, this is really more of the more heavier kind of a wall of sound bands with a little bit more deathy vocals, but you know, still black metal. But this is very in a way intense, but not in like speed necessarily, but it's just like this massive, it hits you like a fucking brick wall. And great songs. Again, you know, I played it a lot when I got it, but I haven't played it until the last couple of days. But I probably played this 4 or 5 times just the last couple of days, and really enjoyed going back to this album. So should have played it more earlier on this year, but yeah, if you like that more kind of deathy or heavier sound, and it's not like juicy guitars, it's just this massive wall of sound. I have a couple of others, at least one more, which is in the same vein, but this is kind of a style of black metal that I really enjoy. My ears have a little bit problem with the more sharper guitars now. I don't know if it's my age or whatever, but yeah, I kind of like this sonic landscape that these guys do very, very well. So yeah, Osgraef from somewhere, and Reveries of the Arcane Eye. Great album. Then we're going to France with an old classic band, Belenos, with Egor. Been a big fan of this band since, yeah, second album or something like that. Always had a unique sound with the kind of choir thing that he does, and yeah, it's not been so aggressive in a way, a little bit atmospheric, but this album is way more aggressive, more direct, and more kind of evil, and I like it. You know, it's not. It still sounds like Belenos, but it's just more aggressive than the at least the last couple of albums. I think the previous one was one that didn't click as well with me, but this one is really good. I played this a lot this year, and it's an hour of music, but it really doesn't matter. You know, it's over before you have thought that this is boring. So it's not. This is a great band. So and great album. So Belenos, awesome album. And then we're going to Finland. I've seen this on many lists, and rightfully so. This is the new Havukruunu with the Tavastland. Again, very well done. So poster here as well. We can I guess Tavastland. Out on SWAT Records. Still have this kind of heavy metal-y riffing together with black metal, which works very well. Very nice booklet. As always with these guys. Yeah. I mean, Finnish lyrics, you need to Google translate them, but that's possible if you want to. Black vinyl, of course. And yeah, I mean, I guess most of you have, you know, Havukruunu anyway, so I'm not gonna babble along about it. I still prefer the previous album, maybe the two previous releases over this still, but this is getting better and better, and when I return to this now, I did play it 4 or 5 times and just kind of really enjoyed it. So it still is growing potential on this album, I feel, and yeah, just cool songwriting, you know, and a very different sounding band, really, compared to everybody else. They have their unique style, and as I said, I really love the kind of more heavy metal-y leads or riffing that this band do very well. So awesome album. Then we're going to Norway, and yeah, the second best Norwegian black metal album this year, and that's Jordsjuk or Earthsick with Naglet to Livet, Nailed to Life is the direct translation. One of the, well, maybe the best black metal vocalists out there, Mandevund from you know, Kolbrand, etc. Fucking great album. This comes on a butt ugly splatter vinyl. You can say it fits the artwork, but I mean, I hate splatter vinyls or whatever you want to call this, merge things. Yeah, and comes with this inner with the lyrics that are mostly in Norwegian. So again, you're gonna have to translate them, but awesome lyrics, and this is more aggressive, direct, primitive, aggressive black metal. It's not like badly produced or anything. It has a rich sound and everything, but very intense and straight to the point. Of course, 12 songs. It's not a long album. It's just shorter songs, and this is a really good, like, energy bomb, I feel. If you're needing some good energy, go and listen to this. And if you like bands like Kolbrand, you should go and check it out. Don't know about the artwork, and the logo is impossible to read, but it's Jordsjuk or Earthsick or something like that. Next one is also Norwegian, and this is Ulvehyrde. Wolf Shepherd or something, or Wolf Herder. Fundamental Norwegian black metal, and really good album. This is a concept album, or it's based on, all these stories are about you know, people that have been executed for various crimes, and that's why the album is called Dødsdømt, which means sentenced to death. So yeah, really cool booklet as well, and the lyrics are in Norwegian, but there is these writings below that tells the story behind the lyrics, so you get the kind of notion what the lyrics are about. So that's awesome. Also, really cool band photo here. Yeah, this is variated in tempo, like slower and mid-paced, but also I wouldn't say blasting, but fast black metal. And there are some clean kind of narrative vocals as well, both female and male, that kind of speaks the parts of the lyrics here and there. Not much, but a really cool change up. Great vocals. Reminds me a little bit of Manewund and Kolbrand and that energy, or Jordsjuk, Kolbrand. Have that same energy. Really energetic album, even though it's not brutally fast or brutal in any ways. And great stories, and the lyrics and the whole kind of, yeah, the whole thing is very well put together, and I've played this a ton of times this year, and it's just getting better and better as well. So yeah, for me, the best Norwegian black metal album that I have picked up anyways. I'm sure there are some killer albums out there that I have forgotten about, so something. Then we're going to France, and Hexekration Rites. This is second place with Misanthropic Path of Carnal Deliverance, which is a mouthful. French band with had this kind of. It is quite deathy, both in vocals and guitar tone, but the riffing is, at least parts of the riffs have some of that Inquisition trademark riffing going on, but it's kind of a little bit buried in the mix, so it's not popping out really, but it's kind of a little bit hidden. Very riffy black metal, very energetic. Kind of has this also like a little bit like Necrowretch, that aggressive feel to it. So yeah, really good album. I was pretty sure that this would be like my number one pretty early on, because I kind of it was instant kick out of this album, but it's kind of kept the energy and the kind of the quality. It hasn't dropped like anything. It's just been an album that you can play over and over again, and go and check these guys out. It's out on Gods of War production. Just a awesome album. A lot of great energy, and this is an album that you can play loud and just, yeah, squeeze some oranges or whatever you do when you listen to good music. But my number one, we're going to Poland, and this is Thanatorean with Ekstasis of Subterranean currents. Looks like this. Thanatorean. I will link it up below so you can go read what I'm saying, because it's kind of hard to pronounce, and I don't think this will zoom in enough so you can see. This is a collaboration. There it was. Difficult. Between the guy from Ars Magna Bra and one guy from Cultum Eternitum. Yeah, I think I pronounced that right. And also, this is also a little bit heavier, or have this a little bit like I talked about earlier, this wall sound with Osgraef, or Osgraef, or whatever you pronounce it. It is in the same vein of that band. It's just, I feel it's a little bit better. It's a little bit more varied as well, and the second track here is just awesome, with Tongues of the Underworld. That song is just absolutely fantastic, and one of my favorite tunes this year. I play this album over and over again. I do have it on my phone as well, so So it's been a constant play for me since I got it, and yeah, it's just a masterpiece of a black metal release in my opinion. Again, if you liked a little bit more heavier and I call it deathier sound, this album should be for you. But it's totally black metal and a killer album. So go and check it out if you haven't already. Yes, so I don't know when I post this like time. It's Christmas Eve, of course, but I don't know what time stamp I'm gonna put it out. We'll do a stream, Christmas Eve live stream. I will try at least. So if you're bored or hate Christmas, so you can tune in. It will be around 10 p.m. Central European time, or 2200 as we say it here in Norway. So if you want to step in and comment, I'm going to show some various stuff that I picked up, or just talk about some of the releases that didn't make the list or stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know, I will have a bunch of stuff to show anyway and talk. So this was the list for my part, and there's a ton of shit that I missed out on, so help me out in the comments, and the death metal list will come wherever it comes, so stay tuned for that. But have a great festive season and or holiday or whatever you call it, and if you don't see me before, have a good new year as well. So thanks as always, guys.